Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions for UFC Vegas 49, Makhachev versus Green, full card breakdown. It's an amazing card. No, it's not a good card whatsoever. It's a pretty bad card. But I'm going to predict it anyways, as usual. Starting with the early prelim opener of Victor Altamirano versus Carlos Fernandez. I'm going to go for Victor Altamirano here. Both guys are very good. Very good fighters in both guys. Hernandez I think, is a slight favorite here. No, Topology has a 79% for Altamirano. I'm gonna go for Altamirano here. They're both decent. They're both really good. They both got contracts off split decisions, But I think Altamirano has more toughness in him. He's 31 years old. It's now or never. He's doing it now. His only loss in his career is to Jared Brooks, is a guy that I think was in the UFC before. I think a guy that fought Davison Figueiredo in the UFC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he lost a split decision to Figgy there. I'm gonna go Altamirano here. He's more tough. He's fought way better competition. To get where the contention spot is. Carlos Candelaro, 8-0. Split decision, but he's dog in him. He has a dog in him. He's not an actual dog in him, but he shows toughness in him. 6-1 Nate Smith, 14-6 Lloyd Mckinney, 4-1 Chris Ocon. Like, he's fought decent opponents. Early on in his career hasn't, but he's now improving that. But Hernandez hasn't fought great opponents. 0-0, 2-1, 2-2, 1-1, 3-1, 12-4. Not great opponents whatsoever. And I think I'm going to go for Altamirano here in a close, scrappy decision. 29-28, Altamirano, unanimous decision. Gets the job done. Moving on to the card. Ramis Brahimaj versus Michael Gilmore. I'm going to go for Ramis Brahimaj here. Michael Gilmore shouldn't be here. I don't know why he's here. He's 34 years old. He's never going to be anything. There's no way in that. Got destroyed by Andre Petrosian in that last fight. Lost to Gilbert Urbina as well. He's just not good. Like, if you look at it, look at the opponents he's beaten. 1-1, Perry Stargo. Ken Hunt. And 2-2, 2-2-1. 2-3, Eryk Lyon. You see, he loses 0-0 to Sonny Guillotine to Willis Black. I think 2-0 to Ricky Miller. I guess that's alright. But I just don't think he wins this. Rami Brahimaj ain't that great either. 29 years old, but I think I blew on him a little bit too much on that loss to Court McGee. I was trashing him so much after that loss. But at the same time, it's Court McGee. He's a bit of a wet blanket. And he kind of got outclassed there and out-muscled and out-wrestled there. But Andre Petrosky's not really that wet blanket that's always going to be stick to you. Like a Marab Devash, really. Like, it's not like that. It's like he's a good wrestler, but he's not like that submission guy. Got ground pounded there. Got destroyed there. I'm going to go for Ramis Brahimaj. He beat decent opponents in his career. Made it competitive with Max Griffin while they lasted until the ear injury. Beat Sasha Kalinikov. And I think this is going to be a first-round submission. Rear naked choke. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to go... I'm going to go for a guillotine. I'm going to go for a guillotine choke for Ramis Brahimaj after cracking Gilmore on the feet. And then Gilmore shoots a back takedown, gets guillotined. Brahimaj for the win. Moving up the card, Alejandro Perez versus Jonathan Martinez. I think this is just a straightforward prediction here. I think Martinez is going to win this fight. I like Jonathan Martinez. I think he's actually a pretty good fighter. 27 years old. I think he's actually going to... I think he still hits ranking, I think he's actually really good. He got KO'd by Davey Grant. Things happen in the sport. He was winning that fight. He got caught by a big punch. Oh well, things happen. But these fights where he's winning, he destroys these guys. Zviad Lezvishvili beats him, but dominates him for 3 rounds. First round was close, but he won it. Second round was better for him. Third round was just a dominant round, looking good. Lost to Davey Grant, but at the same time, it's Davey Grant, which isn't really aging the best since Grant kind of lost to Vera and Nunes lately. But he was winning that fight, and he got caught. Oh well. But the fights he's winning, man, like Almeida, he destroys Almeida. It was competitive, but he still won. Destroys Sainz, for Hanky Sainz there. Could have won against Andre Yule. Destroyed Ping-Yong, Leo, Burrow, who usually also be as well. Andre Cirkunov, that was a short notice fight. It was mixed up then. But massively improved. Gonna go for him here. I think he'll get like a 30-27 outclassing decision win over Alejandro Perez. And Alejandro Perez, let's speak about him as well. Johnny Eduardo, like, how much do we really give that win? Johnny Eduardo at this point. Eduardo's an old man. And Perez sucks on the feet. I'm sorry, you can probably agree with me, like, saying, oh yeah, Song Yadong KO'd him. Not just Song Yadong loss. He has a suspect chin, and his stand-up's just bad. And Martinez has great defense, great takedown defense. But Song Yadong, that's not a bad loss. Yadong, I think Song Yadong will beat Marlon Moraes coming up. So that's not bad. Stamen's not bad either, but now it's kind of bad. But like, I think Eduardo was looking good on the feet. I think Martinez clearly wins this. I think he might be a lock as well. Put some money on that. Moving on up the card, Ginny Fray versus Hannah Goldy. I'm gonna go with Hannah Goldy here. Hannah Goldy over Ginny Fray. It's risky though, because Ginny Fray is actually decent, but she's 36 at this time. You know, she's getting older each time. Like, she's coming off great wins. Ashley Yoder, Gloria DePaula. She is actually coming off really good wins. Gloria DePaula just won on the weekend, but Hannah Goldy. Emily Whitmire is not really the greatest of wins. You know, at this point. Deanna Belbita just lost on the weekend to Gloria DePaula, so that's not really aging well. And Miranda Granger, not good whatsoever. I think Ginny Fray could win, but like, I just don't see it. She's 36. Goldie's 29. She's built like a fridge, Goldie. But she beat Yoder, she beat DePaula in Ginny Fray, but she lost to Heike Hansen. Lima Look Boom. You see this, huh? I'm gonna go for Goldie winning a close split decision. I'll say a close decision that people are like, oh, I can go either way. That type of fight. What does the apology odds have? You Fray that big of a favorite? Okay. I'll trust Goldie. I'll trust Goldie to win this fight. I'm gonna pick her to win. But Ginny Fray could win it. But Goldie's not a lock or anything. Goldie by like a close decision, being bigger in the situation, and being younger as it is well. Moving on up the card, Terence Mckinney versus Faresi Yam. I'm gonna go for Terence Mckinney here over Faresi Yam. I think there's just levels, man. McKinney, I didn't even know he was trained. He had wrestling in high school. Pretty cool. I think that makes me more confident in him. I don't see how Faresi Yam wins this fight. If he does, I'll be shocked, kind of. I think Terence McKinney's pretty good. He's a good fighter. It's just Matt Favola just bounced back. He just bounced back against Gennaro Valdez a month ago at UFC 270 in Gani versus Gon. Beat him, so that's aging well, and he knocked him out in 7 seconds. He did lose to Sean Woodson and Derek Minner back then, but Woodson's looking good himself. Minner, maybe he can look at that one back, but it's fine. Faresi Yam, though, I don't see how he wins this fight. He's 24, beat Luigi Venramini, but these decisions, you might be thinking, oh, he beat Jamie Mularkey. He beat Luigi Venramini, but he lost to Dom Madge. That's where he lost. He did lose to Dom Madge. But Venramini, Luigi Venramini, he could have lost that fight. Like, I thought it could have been a draw. I thought it was a draw. But come on, Mularkey also could have lost that. I'm going to go for Terence McKinney. Getting an early finish. I don't want to say getting an early finish on Faresi Yam. Or just knocking down ZM in those rounds and just overall winning. I'm gonna go for maybe one of them. I'll see, and I'll make it in the last minute detailed predictions. But I'll go for Mckinney to win this fight. Out of those two ways. Moving on the card, Josiah Nunes versus Pascal. She's keeping up on short notice, Pascal. I'm gonna go for Josiah Nunes. She punches so hard. She's 28 years old. She's still young. Knocked up maybe Malecki. I was so close to picking her against Malecki. I was just like, Malecki's huge. She's massive. So I'm like, I can't. I just have to go for Malecki. Turns out she lost that one. But picking B Malecki in that fight was a good prediction to make. Because come on. I don't think Pascal is gonna win. She's fought decent opponents. Like, she's 33 years old. 2-0. Nah, she hasn't fought great opponents, honestly. I just don't see her winning. 2-0 in the last fight against Shamil Pashua. I'm gonna go for Nunes first round KO, out cold. I think she's pretty good. She trains at Striker's house. Who else trains there with her? I want to see. Other people must train there with her, right? No. No one else trains there with her. No one I really know, anyways. I'm going to go for Josiah Nunes. First round KO. Easy win. Moving on up the card. Let's move on. To the headliner of the prelims, which is Ignacio Basmandez versus Zhiyun. I'm going to go for Ignacio Basmandez here. Zhiyun's good. He's a good fighter. Awesome record. Awesome record. Brandon Jenkins. Like, you see what I'm saying? Brandon Jenkins. Like, it's not really a great win. And Rodrigo Vargas toyed with him a little bit in that fight, in his debut. Basmandez is looking great lately. 24 years old. I think this guy's really good. Real kick for the ages. And that last one over Roosevelt Roberts knocked him out cold. Flatline KO. KO of the year of 2021, I thought. Lost to John McDessie, but McDessie's that type of guy, that veteran. Will just go in your face. It was a close fight. He kept landing back. Toughness from Basmandez in that fight. Knocked out Edson Gomez. I watched that one back. It was a brutal KO. You definitely should check his contender series knockout. That was also really good. The way Edson Gomez fell over was really good. I think he wins here against Rong Zhu. Rong Zhu is good. 21 years old, but like he's born in 2000, by the way, which is pretty cool. But I think this is just maybe a little bit too soon. His record's really good for how old he is. He's freaking 21, which is crazy. I just don't see this going well for him. I think it'll be a close fight. I'm going to say Basmandez wins the last 2 rounds by biting on his mouthpiece and going hard. After maybe losing the first round, getting slightly dropped or something, Basmandez gets the job done. Moving on up the card to the main card. Gregory Rodriguez versus Armen Petrosian. I'm going to go with... Let me think here for a second. I'm gonna go for Gregory Rodriguez. Hurts me to say because I really like Petrosian, but I think Rodriguez will win. Coming off a great win in his last one, I think Rodriguez wins at RoboCop. I think he's just, look at him, man. He's actually good. Beat Junghyun Park in that last one. Beat Dasko Djokovic. He's just overall really good. I know he lost to Jordan Williams, but things happen. It's MMA, of course, as we know. But I'm going to go with him winning this one. Petrosian's good. Tough debut, man. I don't know what these managers are doing. He could win this one, honestly, but I just don't see it. Kailan Kolev. He's good, but is he? Like, oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, my computer just looked weird for a sec. Like Alexander, he hasn't faced great performance, and he did lose last year to Hassan Youssefi. I'm not picking him. I'm gonna go for Gregory Rodriguez. I think he's more in him. I know he did lose to Jordan Williams, but Williams. Okay, I'll justify this. Williams looked good early against Ian Gary. I guess you can say that. But for real though, I think he wins against Gregory against Petrosian, and a close decision where Rodriguez is just getting the better of it, and Petrosian is just a little bit too soon in his career to fight a guy like Gregory Rodriguez. Gonna go for Gregory Rodriguez, like a close decision. It'll be competitive but close, competitive but clear. Rodriguez will beat him up for 3 rounds, get the win. Moving on the card, Armen Tsarukyan versus Yoel Alvarez. I'm gonna go with Yoel Alvarez over Armen Tsarukyan. I think Yoel Alvarez is good. He's a good fighter. He misses weight a lot. And when I say that, a lot. He misses a weight a lot, man. He misses weight a lot. Every time. Missed it against Martin. He missed it against almost everyone. Joe Duffy, Yakovlev, Moises he did as well. I'm not picking him to win this. I am picking him. Tsarukyan's good, but how good is Christos Giagos? If you know what I'm saying. How really good is Christos Giagos at this point? Matt Fabol, I guess that's decent. Davey Ramos and Olivier Aubin-Mercier. I don't know what I was doing there. Made it close with Makhachev, but at the same time, it's good. But I think Yoel Alvarez is a different beast, man. 28 years old, beat Moises, which is a good win. Yakovlev and Duffy, not really anymore, but made it competitive against Demir Magulov, which is also a really good fighter in that division. I'm gonna go for him here. Winning this fight in a close decision. And I think, or maybe TKO'd him in one of the rounds. I'll predict that. I think Yoel Alvarez wins it, though. Moving up the card to the feature fight of the card. Makes no sense, Caceres, and he came out in the card, but whatever. Feature fight of the card, it makes no sense. Priscilla Caceres versus Zhiyun Kim. I'm going to go for Zhiyun Kim here. I think she's good, Zhiyun Kim. I think she's a good fighter. I think she's actually really good. Grasso outclassed her, but fair play. Grasso was pretty good, but against McCann, she made it close, man. Against McCann was winning with the damaging shots and her screaming her in her face. But I think McCann's pretty good. Nadia Kassem. Okay? She beat her, lost to Antonina Shevchenko, but things happen, you know? She's just improving in her career. She's supposed to become Poliana Botello. She would have clearly won that fight, I thought. Caceres is not that good, though. Lost to Jillian Robertson in her career. That last one. Taken on short notice as well. Yeah, she just gained dominated. I think Zhiyun Kim wins a close decision. A split decision, I'll say, in a close fight. But Caceres is pretty good on the feet, I'll admit that. But I'm going to go for her winning this one. Zhiyun Kim, 29-28. Or 30-27, maybe. Moving up the card to the co-main event. Misha Cirkunov versus Wellington Turman. I'm going to go for Misha Cirkunov here over Wellington Turman. Turman is trash completely. And he's on roids, I'll tell you in this prediction. He's on roids. And he sucks still. The prodigy. Wellington Turman, 25 years old. He's actually garbage, bro. He didn't beat Sam Alvey. He didn't meet Sam Alvey. He didn't win that fight. He lost to Sam Alvey. Sam Alvey got 2-point deduction for playing eye poke or something. And he hit it 2 times by accident. Or 1 time even. He lost to Sam Alvey. Embarrassing to even go to a close decision with Sam Alvey. I know Spann and Why is Span and Dalton Young? Why is Dalton Young? How good is Dalton Young? How bad is Dalton Young? How bad is Ryan Span? Like, whatever. He lost to Sam Alvey, I thought. Got KO'd by Bruno Silva out cold. Got KO'd by Andrew Sanchez out cold. Beat Marcus Perez, but Marcus Perez ain't that good. And Carl Roberson beat him as well. I'm gonna go for Misha Cirkunov. Misha Cirkunov hasn't been looking great lately, but if anyone's gonna KO anyone on the feet, I think Cirkunov has that. He was looking good. He was trading shots against Span. But against Jocko, it was a close fight. Jocko won it with the stand-up, but in the grappling situations against Jocko, it was looking okay, man. He was looking decent. Also, Terence taking this on short notice. It was supposed to be Muradov versus Cirkunov. Oh, Jocko made it close there, but he lost to the stand-up. Span KO'd him, but he beat Jimmy Crute, which now doesn't look that great, but it's still Jimmy Crute. Beat Ian Gutilaba there as well, and Nikita Krylov. Yeah, I'm going to go for him definitely winning this one. And I'm going to say like a Darce choke. I'm going to say like a Darce choke at the end of round 1 or something for Misha Cirkunov. I think he wins it. I think he wins the fight. Moving on up the card to the main event. Islam Makhachev versus oh my god. Islam Makhachev versus Bobby Green. I'm going to go for Islam Makhachev here over Bobby Green. It's a great main event. Not the one we were expecting though. There will be a individual prediction video for this coming out tomorrow. Makhachev will win it. I think he'll get like a early second round submission over Bobby Green. I just don't think Bobby Green's gonna win. It was supposed to be Makhachev versus Dariush, but Green saved the day, saved the card. I think Makhachev wins it though. Green is good. I know that, but like against grapplers, the stand-up kind of fades away a little bit, and he's more focused on that. I don't even mind Makhachev KOing him here, honestly, but I think Green has a good chin. I know he got KO'd by Poirier, but at the same time, it was prime Poirier. I think Makhachev wins it. I think Makhachev is good. I think they should rebook the Dariush fight if he does win against Green here. But listen to this. I'm gonna speak a little bit about this, because I will make it a full individual video about it tomorrow. So I'm gonna be a little bit about this. I'm gonna say a little bit on this. Makhachev. Imagine Bobby Green beats Islam Makhachev. The whole MMA world, Green would blow up. He'd be the King Green. It'd be his name, Bobby King Green. Makhachev would be done, and they do Green. I think they should do Bobby Green versus Beneil Dariush himself if he does win. But rebook Makhachev Dariush if Makhachev is successful here. But they probably won't. They probably will just give him a title shot. Dariush will get screwed. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Islam Makhachev. Early second round, late second. I'll go for a late second round sub for Islam Makhachev. I do believe he wins. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a full card breakdown for UFC Fight Night in UFC Vegas 49. Makhachev versus Green. And yeah, peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.